What's up? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Lou from the Lou. What's happening with it? What's going on? Y'all fucking go to light green. Sleep at the light. Hope everybody had a blessed weekend, safe weekend. Hope you got your shit accomplished. I know it rained this morning. You know what that mean? I mean it's washing away all the bullshit over the weekend you niggas did. Trying to grow some new flowers. Alright. I got these crazy ass stories I want to talk about. Y'all go to church? Anybody out here go to church? You know, I was raised in church, you know. My motherfucker homies know I was raised in church. I was the nigga on the block that was forced to go to church. I ain't really like church, you know what I'm saying? I was a little bad kid and shit. You know, I was the one that I grew up with my grandmother, so I was forced to go to church at a certain time. Then when I started experimenting and shit and start jumping off that porch. Me and my niggas off the porch at an early age, no matter what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? We was in the streets. So I you know, as a kid, man, I used to have my church shoes and shit, you know, and wear your tennis shoes. And like, nah, you can't wear your tennis shoes, you know. My grandmother was on my church shit. She was like, nah, I know the Bible pretty much, you know. I read it a couple times. I know the Bible. But when you young and you growing up in church, it's fun because you in there with other kids your age, so you playing and shit. It's fun. Run around the church, go to sleep in church, get popped, you know what I'm saying? All this crazy shit, eating chicken and shit at church, you know. Then you kind of go through this phase where you growing up, you don't understand church as much. You know what I'm saying? That phase was my teenage years, from like the age of fucking 11, 12, maybe 9, 10, 11. 12 up to like now, you know what I'm saying? I feel completely back from church. It's because I didn't know church as a youngster. When I got to 16, 17, 18, I didn't figure church out because I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me in the streets, so I haven't quite figured out this church thing yet. I just knew that one time I went, I think I was like 18, 19, I went to church and it felt like the nigga was talking directly to me. I'm like, I gotta leave. So it was something in there that was in me that I felt, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, now I feel church on a different level because I'm older and I'm living life now, you know what I'm saying? So I experience church on a different level. With that being said, there's some crazy shit going on in church. We got these ladies in church, man. This is a girl in church. She go to church in Ghana, okay? And her name, she an Instagram influencer. Her name is Sugar Titty, okay? Now, you don't think about the name. She African, so, you know, they got their names. Her name is Sugar Titty, however. I don't know. She don't want to go to church because she said the pastors and all people that play the instruments want to have sex with her. So she stopped going. She said she feeling comfortable in church. They want to have sex with her. They want to do it like the preachers, niggas in the band, church members, and she's like, if you ain't giving nothing up, the church gonna condemn you. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel like, yeah, we don't even want you here. So she stopped going, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? She a young lady. Even though they say she a nudist or whatever, even though she do her thing on Instagram, she still find time to search God to better herself. That don't mean she was gonna be a nudist on Instagram forever. That's why she was going to church to better herself. You see what I'm saying? She was trying to find a higher purpose. They made this girl stop going to church because she feeling comfortable because they making sexual advances towards her. Because she's doing something on the internet don't mean she want to do it in real life. She could be paying her bills off the internet doing that, okay? Internet models and shit, I mean, all that freaky shit, naked shit, they get paid for shit. I'm quite sure they get money for that, okay? Oh my God. And these the pastors. These the ones we go to church for. You see what I'm saying? These the ones that go in there and tell us what not to do so they could do it. You see what I'm saying? That's how you figure church out. Oh, don't be out there sinning. Don't be doing this so you can do it. You don't want me to do what I'm doing, so you want to do it. Okay, don't take all the women. Stop having sex with all these ladies so you can do it, pastor. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, on to another church, wonderful day at church. Now, it's this lady pastor, and she's African too. Okay, all this is in Africa. This is in Ghana also. She says that her titty milk has the healing milk. So she prefers that everybody in church, I got to park right here, suck on her titty. Crazy. I know, crazy. Think about this. If you in church You 17, 18, 20. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You a man. And the preacher come tell you, young man, you gotta suck on my titty to get the holy milk out. What you gonna do? Say, nah, that might have made church a little more interesting on my behalf if I was a shorty then. You know what I'm saying? I had to read this story twice because I wasn't for sure. It's a little video too. But I had to read the story twice because I wasn't for sure if I was tripping or not. But yeah, the lady actually pulls her titties out and lets the men suck them on stage to get the holy milk out of her titties. It has healing properties, she said. Her titty milk has healing properties. One nigga say he got turned on. I say he got so turned on, he grabbed her by the waist and was like holding on to it like, ooh, this titty mine. Like, he didn't want to let her go. You know what I'm saying? I expect that from many men. And women too. Like, women got to suck on a titty too. Is this why all y'all niggas going to Africa? Y'all trying to go to church? Oh my God. So let this be a lesson. If you go to church in Africa, you're going to be sucking on titties. You might get some holy milk out of titty. Be careful though. Titty might be dirty because she say everybody in church sucking on this titty. Motherfuckers ain't even brushing their teeth. They just getting up running straight to church. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna suck on some titty. They probably can't wait to get to church. Oh my God. It's all week. I can't wait till the pastor in church. They ready to go suck on some titty. All these niggas crazy. Okay, enough with the titty sucking in church. I got another one for you though. And this is another lady in church. Okay, when I was young though, and like I said, I know that the Bible pretty much, and I know some things, and I know that the church frowns on women pastors. I know these things. And these are in other countries. This is in Africa. I don't think it really matters who says it. It could be delivered from a child. I think that if somebody has a strong message to deliver and you have followers to follow you and believe in what you say, then you can hold church anywhere. And church doesn't necessarily mean God. You hear Snoop holler church all the time. He talking to some pimps. Church doesn't mean going to church being holy out man. No, that just means it's a congregation of people following the same purpose, understanding the same language. We speak in the same sequence. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a higher power than us, and it doesn't necessarily have to be God. It could be money. It could be anything. It could be just us agreeing on this is having church. Niggas have church in the street when we hustle. Nigga, I'm having church with y'all right now. My followers that's tuning in to this shit, we having church. So church, all right? Now, it's about this preacher in Africa. She had a birthday. She put a curse on her members in church. She said, "May God curse you, cause y'all didn't give me no money on my birthday." How this woman gonna go to church and get mad at the congregation cause they didn't give her money for her birthday? She said, "Y'all got money to donate to the church. When y'all sick, I come here y'all and help y'all out, but y'all can't donate no money to my..." Wait a minute, sister. You supposed to be preaching the word of God, not asking the people for money for your birthday. This is your birthday. I'm sure you've been having this birthday every day, every year on the same day for the past, 40, 50 years, however old you are. So she put a curse on the people in church because they didn't donate money on her birthday. See, this is really why I stopped going to church, because of bullshit like this. I've been to Jamal Bryant Church. I've been to some churches that it don't even be about God. You know what I'm saying? And Jamal a good guy. He a good guy. Don't get me wrong, he a good guy. But when I went to his church, it wasn't really about God and Jesus and Mary and the lambs and shit. It was about empowering yourself. The church was about the God in you, because God himself, we talking about finances and how you can better yourself through finances. That's what I got from it. I don't know what y'all might get from certain churches, but that's what I got from it. And a lot of churches, Joel Osteen, all these churches, they preaching about the almighty dollar. Even that nigga Creflo Dollar, his name is Dollar. Anyway, I don't go to church for certain reasons. It has nothing to do with God. I know what God is. I'm God. I'm God. You see what I'm saying? I'm God. You God, we God, I'm God. He created me and him in his image. Obviously, he looked like me, so I must be him, right? All right. Now, with that being understood, she was tripping. If you go to church and you make a donation to church, it's supposed to go to the church fund. You're supposed to see improvements on the church. The church supposed to get bigger and better, not to look like shit. You ain't supposed to have rats in your churches. If you've been there 20 years and you donated 10% of your earnings, the church is supposed to look like a cathedral. Not this nigga riding around in Range Rovers, 3 caddies, and taking vacations every chance he get. Understand what I'm saying? Churches get too big, they become televised. I'm tripping, televised, and now they are superstars. They aren't preachers no more. They superstars. Watch them. If you going to church, man, go for the right reason. If you're talking in church, talk for the right reason. Don't be in that bullshit, because you will get exposed. You can't go to church pulling your titty. I don't know. I can't say you can't because I don't know religions over there. I don't know. Uh, I, I I don't know cultures like that. I'm not gonna say I do. I haven't been to Africa. I haven't sucked no titty in church for sure. I know that. Now the youngster, I was wild, and so I might have kissed a little girl in church. You know. But talking about churchgoers, y'all stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and these are the black women. These are the black women. I applaud the first sister that they wanted to go because they wanted to have sex with her. The second one pulling her titty out, I had to question that one. And the one getting mad because you ain't getting no birthday cash. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sister. Come on, sister. Come on, sister. $1 more. Let's go. All right. It's your boy Lou from the Lou, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all can have church at home. Anytime you got more than 5, 10 people, that's church. That's a congregation. Preach in the kitchen. It's your boy Lou from the Lou, man. Holla at me. Peace.